Sorry about that, Casey. We had to restart. We had to restart. We were lagging in the mix, but we're back live, and we were talking about the elements that day, and it was the Parker race. It was 2 years ago, I believe. Pouring rain, cold, and we were talking about how some of the racers ended up in the hospital that day. It was the elements were so bad.
Yeah, it was actually last year. It was like torrential downpour, but that's what makes desert racing so special. There is no yellow flag. You keep the race going, and the tough prevail, and you just have to. That's part of the elements. It's like coming around every lap on an off-road desert race. The whole environment changes. What was smooth is now rough. What wasn't rocky is now the cars have kicked up big rocks, and when it was dry and dusty, all of a sudden it's flooding. So it just makes it a special sport.
Yeah, and when you do laps, like say you guys have 100-mile laps, every single lap is different.
No question about it. Every single mile of the course is different. I was actually just watching video yesterday of the 2009 event, the one in the rain, and it was incredible that those cars and trucks could get through, but I was watching the checkpoints. All those people were still outside, waving, cheering for the guys to come by, helping them in the mud holes. It was incredible.
That's
fantastic.
Awesome. Well, let's talk about your upcoming event. Of course, it's one of the biggest races in the world in the United States. Vegas to Reno coming up. Let's talk about that a little bit. What's going on with that? You got any breaking news with it, or just the regular scheduled? What's going on with it?
Well, for 2010 edition of the Vegas to Reno, unlike last year, it'll be a one-day race, straight through, approximately 550 miles long. We've got Red Bull that's going to be very much involved with the race this year. I expect entries from all over the world for it. A tremendous amount of enthusiasm building and leading up to the 2010 Tisco Vegas to Reno.
Wow, one-day race. I don't think people realize. Well, you know, the Baja 1000 is a one-day race, but when you're talking about bringing it into the United States, of course, that's my favorite place. We're Americans, you know. Going from Las Vegas to Reno, Nevada, one-day trip, as fast as you can on the off-road, what would that be like?
Well, it's pretty incredible. There is no other event in the United States to compare it to, and the thrill of seeing Reno at the finish line, our last, I don't know if you've been on the course, but the descent into the finish is about from 9,000-foot Mount Como down, and to look down on the valley floor down below you. And then this year we have the special event format there at the Special Events Theater in Dayton is going to host a nice event for the finish line along with Red Bull. So that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, and I know that I believe there's been times where you have actually had snow on parts of the course. I don't think that's going to happen this year, but just because of the time frame, back in the day, it was there was snow on your course. So the elements are incredible on that race. We're looking forward to seeing that race, and man, Casey, it's a pleasure to have you come by. I'm glad I saw you and I stopped you. Live streaming is it's getting more and more popular, bringing off-road racing to where it should be in the live stream. And we're going to be live for the Superlights here today at this event. We're not doing the Pro 2s or Pro 4s. We don't have the deal with them yet. But, hey, they gave us permission with the Superlight program, and here we are bringing live stream racing to the world.
I think it's awesome, and it's definitely the future of our sport. It introduces a lot more people to our sport, and I congratulate you guys for a wonderful job.
Thank you, Casey. Casey Folks, ladies and gentlemen, the master, the man behind Best in the Desert. Look for that next race, Vegas to Reno, baby.
Thank you.
All right. Casey Folks, thanks.